Okay, so my name is Coach Roland of RTF3TX. This is an older logo here. Don't worry about it. Um, this is the genetic based program. When we do the cheek swab and the DNA test, it's not a DNA test like 23andMe or Ancestry.com. This deals strictly with across the board physical aspects, nutrition, exercise tolerance or intolerance, or like that. So we're going to take a look at me, just so we understand where we're at. Okay. Um, we're going to go over here and we're going to understand that we're looking at this, and here it says the weight loss tendency is normal, and that being the FOT, and then the other markers, the FOT being the main one on that one. Weight loss tendency, a normal person would do normal cardio, no more workouts, and be fine with a normal FOT. Fat loss response to cardio, I freaking hate cardio, haha, who doesn't, right? But I'm a normal response. So I would lose weight if I did cardio every day for a certain amount. Again, body composition response to strength training, normal again. I'm not super califragilisticexpialidocious. It's just consistent. Okay, that's the big key, and that was the weight loss part. Okay, as far as food go, uh, I have an enhanced protein and enhanced carb, which means if I were to try powerlifting, it'd be perfect. I would just have to watch the fat, and of course, caffeine metabolism is extremely slow, which means caffeine will stay with me a lot longer than the average person. Cholesterol response to dietary fat, uh, healthy fat, my body loves it. Okay, like an avocado or some cashews or some pecans or any kind of nut oil. Okay, avocado oil, um, coconut oil is really good too. MCTs are nice. Polyunsaturated fats, slightly above average, so my body wants the healthy fats. Insulin response to dietary fat. I'm very neutral. Okay, even though, according to my VA doctor, and yes, I'm a vet, I'm fine. I'm healthy with exercise and everything else as long as I maintain it. Watch my consumption of carbs to healthier carbs. Healthier carbs being sweet potatoes, long grain rice, even a roso, or I'm not exactly what that's called. A roast rice is like a small rice. Um, Again, the big kicker here is that I'm extremely sensitive to dietary fat. So I have to watch the saturated, but I have to get the polyunsaturated and monounsaturated because I absorb those better. And that'll be the HDL and the LDL. If you ever hear a doctor say, well, your blood levels are off and your LDL is this and your HDL, that's your cholesterol levels. Please understand that with cholesterol, you still need it for your brain. And if you're a guy, you need it for your testosterone levels, hormone levels. Even women need it for hormone levels. A big deal is caffeine intake can be dangerous. I know people are like, well, I'm going to take 1,500 milligrams of caffeine before my workout. Okay. And then I'm going to put citrulline and arginine with it. Okay. This is where I have a problem with that pre workout. You either expand you dilate, you vasodilate, or you vasoconstrict. Now, here's the catch. You get a pre workout with a buttload of caffeine and a buttload of L-citrulline and L-malate, citrulline malate, and you feel the ants crawling and everything else. That's the malate opening your blood vessels. Well, here comes the caffeine, which is a vasoconstrictor, and it goes like this. So now you're hyper focused and you're pumping blood really fast. Potentially for people that have blood pressure issues and don't work out, I don't recommend somebody who is a lot obese, like just starting to work out, go grab bucked up or whatever. Okay, don't grab that. Try something gentle, like a cup of coffee. Go work out. Grab a vasodilator. To me, vasodilators are way better. Okay, the beet juice or something like that, beet juice supplement, or even just a cup of coffee with banana. So you have your a good sugar there to get you through. A cup of coffee, you get through the workout. On the backside, you have, a dextrose shake with some chocolate protein, and you're good to go. Um, then we're going to go ahead and we'll move on up. So move along. And you can see it's quite in depth, and it gives 30 markers, 30 separate markers. Okay, so the nutrients, of course, B9, a little below average, A is a little below average. Now, this was taken a while back. Of course, I tried myself first to make sure that it worked. And a lot of these things have been taken care of with the supplementations that I'm taking with the VA and as well as my own. Okay, I don't strictly stick to doctors. I heed their advice. I respect their professionalism. Some of them. The biggest problem I have is that some of them just want to slam you on whatever big pharma is dishing out for the latest craze on diabetes. And excuse me, I'm going to call one out here, metformin. It caused both my mom and dad's kidneys to failure. I had a friend at work. Uh, Mr. Vegas was a wonderful guy, and he now has kidney cancer. So please, control yourself on the metformin. Be careful. Make sure you're monitored. You have a good doctor, and you trust that doctor. Always. I will never down a doctor. They say they know what they're doing, but you know your body better than anything. This blood test with a DNA thing, all it does is say, hey, this is your genetic makeup. You might want to play with that better. That way you're playing with your own ball. It's your own stuff. Minerals, okay, iron tendency, way above average. What that does for me is it makes me have red blood cells. That's okay because I like to donate blood. Plus, I get a neat little gift card thing once in a while. And the South Texas Blood and Tissue Place, God bless them, they let you know when your blood was used to help save somebody. And it really kind of makes you feel good, like, yeah, I did something nice, and you'd be like the hero, that you think you are. Yeah. Zinc tendency above average, not a problem. That helps test. Magnesium, normal. Again, everybody needs magnesium. I think there's a lot of magnesium deficiency in food these days, and it's because it's highly processed. Okay. HDL response is below average. In other words, I lose HDL if I do too much cardio. If I don't do enough, then I don't, my glucose doesn't get used up, so I have to go work out harder. Oh, darn. We got to work out hard? Okay. Understand, working out hard is not 2 hours, a 2-hour workout, and you're spending like 20 minutes working out and an hour and 40 minutes talking to your buddy or talking to the cute chick on the treadmill. You went there for arm day. You went there for chest day. You didn't go there for jaw day. You didn't go there for telephone texting day. Go in, do your 45-minute workout, GTFO. Okay, you have better things to do than waste 2 hours in a gym. I get it. Some of them are athletic clubs. Some of them are fitness clubs. And I hate that terminology. It's a gym. And should you come to RTF3TX, you're here for an hour, a dedicated hour. You will work every part of that hour. Okay? It's really that simple. Will I talk with you? Absolutely. Between sets, yes. But the timer's running on the between sets. Usually it's anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds. Or if you work with Coach Sandy, it could be as low as 30 seconds, like she does me. She's not a mean person. She just wants to see results. Okay? Mental and physical. Okay? Are you intrinsically wanting to do the exercise? Do you have impulse control? Slightly below average. When it comes to eating, man, I'm not going to be a skinny man. I will not be a skinny man, especially with my wife's cooking. Coach Sandy, she's a mean cook. Power and endurance potential, extremely powerful. Okay, so you learn through trial and error how much weight you can handle, and hopefully you don't get hurt. And again, this is why one of the biggest mottos is safety first, then sets, then reps. I don't care if you do 5 sets of 1, and that's the most you can do. You still did 5 sets. Or if you did 3 sets of 20, okay, great. Maybe we need to up the weight a little bit. Increase the resistance a little more. Okay. Training response. I do have a low oxygen, and that's for several factors. A long time ago, I was a very heavy smoker, as well as several instances in a tank when I was in the military where the blowback from the main gun got in my face and messed up my lungs. And that's an ammonium nitrate. Okay. So it's really powerful and can easily cause COPD. Okay. Exercise heart rate to response. I can jack to 120, which is where I'm supposed to be for a fat loss, which is great. I'm not exactly fat now, but I'm not exactly skinny either. So exercise stroke volume, that's going to be your heart rate as it maintains. So I'm slightly above, it'll respond right away, but once it gets there, it stays there. I don't go above, I don't go below while I'm working out or a treadmill. I watch it carefully for my age. I am 56. I have a lot of people, no, you're not. Yeah, I am. I'm actually 56. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. This is up above about recovery and injury risk. We are recovery specialists. We can help you recover. However, if you are above average, like myself, that means you're an ego monster. One big rule about RTF, leave it at the door. When you walk through the garage door and we put the garage door down and it's nice and cool inside, focus, safety first, then sets, then reps. Weight will always be last. The weight will come if you do everything safe. Fit, form, function before ego. All right? And that is about it. Then you go into the full breakdown of this. You'll get this if you did a DNA test with RTF3TX and me and Coach Sandy. You would get this email to you. I would send you the PDF because well, you paid to have the test done, and the what a lot of people think is exorbitant fee for just a cheek swab. It's all this for $200 and a program designed specifically with this in mind. So I'm not fighting your DNA. I'm working with it, and we're going to enhance certain things to make you get better along the way. Say like you're 300 pounds and you want to get down to 220. Okay, this is where we have to adjust the nutrition down to what a 220 person would need. And then your body will do the rest. We'll still keep you eating 5 meals a day. That's 3 meals plus 2 snacks. Okay, you're not going to go hungry. Trust me, you won't go hungry. We don't like that. I don't like to go hungry. I know Coach Sandy doesn't like to go hungry, and you can't starve a person. A diet is not a leash. A diet is not a restraint. A diet is not the biggest thing you need. And this is I'm gonna end this here pretty soon. Is discipline. Put the fork down instead of doing the 5 extra reps with a 4-ounce fork. Do you understand? I know that makes it sound funny, but a 4-ounce fork for 20 reps and you're eating an 8-ounce steak, that's a lot of protein. And you believe it or not, there's been some new studies that say that the body can take as much protein as you can give it, not the 30 grams anymore, okay, per hour. I was like, okay, cool, that works for me because now I can break it up into to 5 areas during the day, and I can get my workout in, my cardio in, all that stuff. It's wonderful. It's a fantastic thing when you study and learn yourself. Please remember when you do a workout, I'll leave right here with RTF3TX, you are also the mad scientist as well as the lab rat. You are the creator as well as the worker. You're the person that you're your own science experiment. I'm just here to help you figure out what your body needs. Coach Roland, RTF3TX. Thank you for listening.